How to create custom fields in Bordio. Let's say you have a software development project and you need to add some more parameters to your tasks, such as story points and priority level. Now you can do it in project settings. Go to project settings and here is your custom fields section. Add custom field and now it shows you all available custom fields in your workspace. We see that there are no any custom fields yet, so we need to create one. Now, for priority level, we can select the drop down and we will call it priority, and then we will add several options such as high priority, medium priority, and low priority. Now, after saving, we will add this custom field to software development project, and now it appears here. So another parameter that we want to track here, we want to track story points. So let's add another custom field and let's create it at the workspace level. So the story points, it will be a number for us. So let's select number and let's call this field story points. Now, it really doesn't matter for us if to show it without decimals, because all our story points will be just the number without any decimal places. All right, we will add this field to software development project, and now it is added. And let's go to the tasks section in our Kanban board. Let's open any task. And voila, we can see here that here is priority level. And we can set high priority for this task and also story points. Let's assume that this task is pretty complicated, so it's going to take us 8 story points. Now, we can also change the order of these fields here. So let's say we want to first see story points and then see status. So we want to put story points to the first place. How we can do this? We can reorder fields and it brings us to the project settings. And currently we inherit from the workspace. So this order is set at the workspace level, but we can uncheck this checkbox and now we can set the custom order at this project level. And we can set it by just moving story points to the second place after the task name and above the status. And for priority, we can also set hide when empty. And what it will do, if the priority is not set, it will not be displayed in the task details. So let's save it now. And now if we go to tasks and if we open the task details card, we can see that story points are now here on the top. And if we open some other task, we can see that there is this button, show one hidden field, and it shows the priority inside. So if you have many fields which are empty in the task, you can hide them in this collapse and they will not disturb you from working with the important fields that you always need to see. Now let's take another example, and there is another project called orders. Here we have 3 orders. So what type of information do we need when we are managing orders? By default, we have status, type, due date, and responsible, but for orders, we also would love to have client name, phone number, email, delivery address, order value, and let's create a checkbox, payment received, yes or no. So again, we can go to the project settings, and here we can see in this section that there are no any custom fields in this project. So if we click add custom field, look, we already have 2 custom fields at the workspace level in our organization. That's why we can't just select them and they will be added to this project as well. But this is another project and we want to manage orders here, so we will go and create new custom fields for that. So first custom field is going to be client name. So let's select text and type in the name. Then let's add this custom field to the project orders. Now it's here. Let's go now and create another custom field, and this is gonna be phone number. So phone, it's here the custom type, and phone number we will just select this as our name, and this is default country code. So right now it's the United States. If your customers are mostly from your country, for example, India, Germany, Australia, Japan, you can select here the default country code of your country. I will leave here United States, so continue, and also I will add this to orders to this project. Now I have another custom field and it's gonna be email. So here is the email, and let's call it email. Add to orders, and another custom field I want to add here is delivery address. So delivery address is going to be just a text. Here it is, delivery address and orders. Then we're gonna have another custom field, order value. So it's gonna be it could be number, but we want to also add some currency. So there is a specific custom field type called currency. We will select it and we will name it order value. And let's select the default currency. So it can be United States US dollars, or it can be euros or Indian rupees. It's up to you. So let's leave it for US dollars. And here are two more parameters. Display format for we can use symbol before, we can use symbol after, or we can just write the USD. So let's select the default, and then we also can select how to display integers. So with the 2 decimal places or without. If we select without, then if we have 40 in it, it will be displayed as 40. If we select here with 2 decimal places, then 40 will be displayed as 40.00. So it's up to you how you would like to see them. I would select without decimal places. Then we can select here, allow users to select different currencies. So if you just work locally and all your numbers are in one single currency, then you can set it up here and remove this checkbox so that all your numbers will be in this currency. But we are, let's say this project is for international orders, and we have orders in different currencies, in US dollars, in Indian rupees, in euros, so in many other currencies. So we will allow users to select the currency themselves. Continue, and let's add this field to our project orders. So now look, this is project orders settings, and we have here 5 custom fields that we just created. What we can do right away here in the settings, we can change the order of these fields. We can uncheck inheritance if we don't want it to be the same as at the workspace level, and we can reorder fields here. So let's say we want to have client name on the first place, then we want to have phone number, email, and then we have delivery address and order value on the bottom. Now we will save this order, and let's go to tasks and open the task. So look what we have now. We have client name, let's call it Jacob. We have phone number, and default country code is the United States, so we can put any number here. Then we have email, and it can be support@bordio.com in this case. Then there is like status of the task, and order value, we can set it like $25. And if we want to remember, we selected that checkbox that users can change the currency. So for example, we can change it to euros. So it's going to be 25 euros and 30 cents. Okay, and delivery address is going to be Riga, and it's going to be our official address. So this is delivery address, this is order value, phone number. So you see all these fields are here, and that's how you create them, and that's how you manage them. Now we have added some custom fields in one project and another custom fields to another project. Now if we want to manage all of them, we can go to organization settings here, and here we can scroll down, and here are all our custom fields created in this workspace. And next to each custom field, we can also see in what places it is used. So we can see that priority is used in one place, and we can open it, and we can easily add this to some more projects from here. So at the workspace level, you can see it, and you can also create custom fields here and then add it to your projects. Also here at the workspace level, you can change the default task fields order inside the task. So if you reorder them here, then all those projects that have inheritance, here you see default task, and it has inheritance. So all these projects will have the order that you will set up at the workspace level. I hope it was helpful for you, and good luck with using those custom fields.